Sorry to bother you. We don't have a doorman at this hour.
That's okay. No trouble.
Now, paid off here. I don't think I got any small bills. I got change for 20?
Yep.
Fine.
Okay.
Oh, sure great to be home. Whoever said it knew what he was talking about. There's no place like home.
Home. Big deal.
You got something against home?
No, nothing. I think it's a wonderful place to visit, but I wouldn't want to live there.
Oh, you must have some home.
No, don't get me wrong. My home is fine, except for one thing.
What's that?
My wife lives there.
One of those, huh? Sure am sorry for you.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
I don't know. To me, there's nothing like coming home to your wife. I've been on the road for quite a while now. I miss that little girl. Coming home to her, knowing she's waiting for me. You think about it. You start counting the nights, the days, the hours. Especially when you got a beautiful wife like mine.
I'll have this for you in a minute.
Okay, fine. Yes, sir. Nothing like coming home to your wife. You know she's as eager to see you as you are to see her. She's your girl. When you come home to her, you know she's going to be smelling like a million flowers. Looking beautiful and You
know something, mister? I think you're in the wrong apartment.
Here you are.
Oh, thanks. Come to think of it, my wife ain't so bad.
Daddy, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Well, hello.
What you got on?
Huh?
What is that?
Oh, honey, I started to get the sniffles, so I put on some camphor oil.
Camphor oil?
Well, aren't you going to kiss me hello?
No.
Well, what's the matter?
Camphor oil makes me cry. It's not like kissing a woman, it's like kissing an onion.
Well, golly, Danny, I don't like it any better than you do, but you don't want me to come down with a cold now, do you?
No, I suppose not.
Well, honey.
Ow! Do you have to wear that barbed wire in your hair?
Gee whiz, I just put my hair up to look nice for you.
Oh, you look nice. Where'd you get that seductive negligee? Where'd you get it from, an army surplus store?
Well, I'm not going to get camphor oil all over my good things.
Kathy, you do. I was coming. I sent you a wire. Didn't you get it?
Oh, yeah, I got it, honey. Mm-hmm.
You got it?
Mm-hmm.
You knew I was coming?
Yeah.
Here. I thought you were going to go through all this bother. I wouldn't have sent it.
Jiminy, you certainly don't seem very glad to see me.
I was very glad to see you until I saw you. Well, sweetheart, I've been thinking about you. Well, how'd you like to be me coming home to you?
Golly, I had a hard day today with the kids. You know, after all, Danny, I am a mother as well as a wife.
Yeah, if you'd looked like that when I met you, you wouldn't have been either.
Go on with your jokes, but you should have known what I went through, and I was exhausted. And I started getting the sniffles, so I put on some camphor oil, and I thought I'd take a little nap. And, well, the alarm didn't go off, and the first thing I knew, I heard voices downstairs here, and even so, I put my hair up in curlers just for you. I was with those kids all day today. I took Linda shopping, I took Rusty to get booster shots, and, well, I just don't know what you expect of me.
Well, look, darling, I expect you to look like I know you can look when I come home and not be smelling from camphor oil. I mean, I come home to you and I got a snoot full of camphor oil and an eye full of barbed wire.
Well, I'm sorry, but do you have to make such a big McGilla out of it? I'm tired, Danny. Let's go to sleep and we can talk about it tomorrow.
Well, by all means. I mean, I certainly wouldn't deprive you of your beauty, Nat. And boy, do you need it.
That certainly isn't very nice.
Nice? What do you expect from me? I came home expecting Marie Antoinette, and I found Gravel Gertie.
What are you doing?
Yeah, right here. So I can cry myself to sleep without disturbing anybody.
I'd like to sing this little song and dedicate it to all the newlyweds in our audience here tonight, and to those folks who haven't been married too long, and to those who can't stand it anymore. Another bride, another groom, another sunny honeymoon, another season, another reason for making a whoopee. A lot of shoes, a lot of rice. The groom is nervous, he answers twice. It's really killing that he's so willing to make a whoopee. Picture a little love nest down where the roses cling. Picture the same sweet love nest. Ooh, what a year can bring. He's washing dishes and baby clothes. He's so ambitious, he even sews. So don't forget, folks, that's what you get, folks, for making a whoopee. It's a great old song. I'd like to say one thing about marriage. I've been married for quite a while. I think I'm an authority on the subject. And I tell you from my heart that if it weren't for marriage, husbands and wives would have to fight with strangers. And you people just embarking on this mythical connubial journey, let me warn you, you're going to find a lot of silly things to fight about. A jillion things to fight about. Right off the bat, the groom has a beef, and a legitimate one. He would like to know what happened to the beautiful girl he married. Where did she go? I mean, before the marriage, she was always like she just stepped out of a bandbox. Every hair was in the right place, the right cologne, the dress fit just right, always in the high-heeled slippers with the provocative snap in the calf. Before the marriage, the poor guy thinks he's marrying Marie Antoinette. Later, he discovers he married Gravel Gertie. You ever see that thing of beauty when she comes down to breakfast in the morning? With the curlers in the hair, the cold cream on the nose, and an old flannel bathrobe wearing his house slippers. Is it any wonder the husband buries his face in a newspaper at breakfast? Compared to her, even the bad news looks good. Oh, and there's another reason for fighting. The husband likes to read the paper in the morning. The wife wants to talk. She wants to pick up from where she left off last night. He wants to read. I got a buddy, Harry Crane, likes to read the paper. Sports page. He's a big Dodger fan. Reads the sports page, and his wife steams up at him. And she says to him, you always got your face on a sports page. Maybe you'd like to live with Duke Snyder? What burns her up, he doesn't answer right away like he's thinking about it. Oh, it's really horrible. Then she starts cursing. And I don't care, ladies, what your nationality or your heritage, you all curse, all you beautiful things. Yes, the Yiddish girls, alles als wachsen, die hat Sibylle with a cup and drab. That means you should grow like an onion with your head in the ground. And the Italian women holler, manna tu le basta ma te portare. Sink the boat that brought you to this port. And the Lebanese women have a curse to end all curses. A streetcar should grow in your stomach and the conductor should be ringing the fare. And for what? Because he reads the paper in the morning. But the husband forgets the fight. He goes to work. He forgets. He's got to go out and fight the world. He's got no time to remember he had a fight with his wife. He forgets. But not her. She remains at the scene of the battle. All day long while she's ironing his shorts, she's figuring out what to do to him when he comes home. And then
Many a night I came home to scorch shorts. At 6 o'clock, the husband, being a nice guy, calls on the phone before he comes home from work. Hello, honey? Hiya, doll. What you making for dinner? She hollers, poison I'm making! She screams, make only for one, I'm not coming home! For what? Because he reads the paper in the morning. Oh, there's 101 reasons you'll find for fighting. Fellas, what about when you're waiting for your wife to get dressed? You're going out for the evening. Isn't that a horrible time in your life? I think that is man's loneliest vigil. Waiting for your wife to get dressed. I mean, when your wife goes into the bathroom to get made up, forget it. You'll never get in. Forget it. There's no interrupting. It's like she's in surgery. Takes her 3 hours to put on a new face. Still, she comes out with the old one. She finally throws you a towel and a bar of soap and a razor blade, and you go out in the backyard and use the hose. And with it all, you're ready an hour before she is. I keep screaming, come on, honey! We're gonna be late, hurry up! She hollers, you'll drive me to my grave. And I scream, the car is ready! How long can it take these women to make themselves look a little younger? And why do they have to look a little younger? I mean, fellas, let's be honest. If we get a little older, we're a little older. We don't care, but not our wives. Oh, they worry, they worry. I swear, women today think that Father Time is concerned only with them. Each woman thinks that Father Time is her own personal enemy. I know my wife found the gray hair in her head, had the doctor quarantine our house for 2 weeks. I had to tell you a secret about my wife, Kathy. I know you won't repeat this, but you see, when she was a little girl, she wasn't an only child. She had a younger brother named Tommy. Today, she has an older brother named Tommy. I remember telling that joke about her at a house party. She took it real graciously. She's a sweet kid. I mean, she didn't say a word. She just hit me over the head with a roast duckling. Orange sauce and all. Hey, by the way, fella, that's very good for dandruff, that orange sauce. Really, no dandruff. Flies, but no dandruff. Anyway, she finally comes downstairs. You ready to go to the party? And naturally, she has on a new dress. Every time there's a party, she's got to have a new dress. Oh, and what a thing this one was. It's the shortest skirt I ever saw. Strapless, backless, almost frontless. Actually, it was an expensive wide belt. And I look at her, and I say to her, you're not going to go out in public with that thing, are you? Oh, fellas, let me warn you, you bachelors who are thinking about getting married. This is a loaded question. You say to your wife when she's wearing something a little skimpy, you're not going to wear that in public, are you? Because she comes back with stock answer number 12, which is, you'd like it if Marilyn Monroe had it on. Anyway, you go to the party, you're going to have a nice time. On the way over, you're arguing about the new dress. Why do you spend so much money for dresses? I got it coming, she says. I work hard. Sure, she works hard. All you women work hard. You modern women, I feel so sorry for you. You work so hard. Electric washer, electric dryer, electric ironer, electric toaster. Last Mother's Day, I sent flowers to the Edison Company. Believe me, today, when the bride sticks her finger out for the groom to slip the ring on, it's the last thing she does by hand. My mother had no electric sweeper. She had a broom and didn't move unless she did. She worked like a dog from sun up until sundown. Washing, ironing, cooking, sewing. 20 hours a day she worked like a dog, and never once did she utter a word of complaint. And I said that to my wife, and my wife said, sure, she was too pooped to talk. wish you young people a very happy married life. Down through the countless ages, you've seen it everywhere. Somebody makes good wages. Somebody wants her share. Now take my wife. Anybody, please. That little Irisher is busting this Lebanese. But don't forget, folks, that's what I get, folks, for making a whoopee. For making a whoopee. For making a whoopee.
Darling.
Well, hello.
Why don't you take off your hat and coat and stay a while?
I may never leave.
About last night, darling, I'm really very sorry.
Last night?
Yes.
When was that?
Oh, I really mean it, darling. I'm really and truly sorry.
Oh, honey, forget about it. It's all right.
Oh, honey, you were right. What kind of a way is that for a wife to welcome a husband?
Oh, it's all right.
I must have been a sight. Standing there looking like Tugboat Annie.
What is this going to be, a filibuster?
Filibuster?
Yeah, watch it.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
Come here.
You must have been so disappointed. You were looking forward to coming home so much.
I got an idea. Wait a minute. You're so worried about last night. Let's forget about last night. I'll tell you what. Let's make like last night never was. You understand? It never was. It's tonight. I'm coming home right now. I did not come home last night. I'm coming home now. This is last night. Ready? Make believe like it's last night. Kathy? Kathy, baby, I'm home. Love her. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, you look adorable. You look like I knew you'd look. I've been dreaming about you every night. And every night, in my dreams, you look just like you look now. My beautiful wife. I love you.
You were right, honey. That's exactly the way it should have been.
Kathy, let's forget about last night. As a matter of fact, honey, I'm glad it happened.
You're glad?
Yeah, because I got a great comedy routine out of it.
Oh, you did really, darling, and then you're not angry with me.
Angry with you? Are you kidding? I should pay you for it.
Oh.
What screams? You should have heard that audience, honey.
Really?
I did a whole routine about marriage. It was so funny.
About our marriage?
Yeah, what jokes. What laughs.
Oh.
You know, I told about how the time you hit me over the head with the roast duck with the orange sauce and everything, and how you always lie about your age and stuff like that. It was real funny, real funny.
What else did you tell them, darling?
Well, you know, about how when you come down in the morning with the curlers in your hair and you don't care anymore with the cold cream on your nose, wearing my house slippers in an old bathrobe. You know, you got me stuck so you don't care. It was funny jokes like that. It was real funny.
Oh, you said those things to a room full of strangers about me?
Yeah, sure. Oh, what laughs. They were screaming.
Oh, I'm sure they were. You didn't tell them by any chance why your wife does these things, did you?
Why?
Yes, honey, like how she has to manage a couple of growing children while her husband's off gallivanting around Chicago.
Gallivanting?
That's right, and how she has to work so hard she gets exhausted. And when her resistance gets low and she catches a cold, she's not even allowed to treat it because it offends her happy-go-lucky husband's delicate nose. Or when she gets up in the middle of the night, she has to step out of bed looking like a fashion magazine. But it is perfectly all right for him to go around with a 2-day beard, so that kissing him is like kissing a love-starved porcupine. You didn't tell them these little things now, did you?
Why would I want to say that, Irish? What do I care about those things? They're not funny. This was a comedy routine.
Oh, that's right. I forgot it was a comedy routine.
Well, of course.
Well, I've got a beaut for you to give them tomorrow.
You have?
Yes. You can tell them all about how your wife made you sleep on the couch.
I'm not going to sleep on the couch.
You want to bet?
Irish? Kathy. Open that door. You open that door this instant. Open that door, young lady. This is the line of Lebanon talking. Open that door. Well.
Come on, children. Don't dawdle. Eat your breakfast right now.
Morning, everybody.
Morning, Daddy.
Morning.
Morning, dear.
Rusty, would you ask your father? Would you ask him what he wants for breakfast?
How come you don't ask him? He's right there.
Russell.
My father, what would you like for breakfast?
Tell your mother I'd like some new bones.
My father would like some new bones.
What's wrong with your old set, Daddy?
Ask your mother. She knows.
Mommy, what's wrong with Daddy's old bones?
They're his bones. Ask him.
Daddy?
She knows. Ask her.
Mommy?
For goodness sake, somebody deliver the punchline. I feel like I'm watching a tennis match.
Never mind. Why don't you finish your food and deliver yourself out of the house? Now, come on. Eat fast. I'd like to talk to your mother.
Children, eat slowly. It is not good to rush through your food.
Mother's right. Mother's right. Eat slowly. Get the benefit of the food. You'll grow up to be big and strong.
Yes, like your father. You can't even open an unlocked door.
I don't need a new set of bones. I need a new head.